Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.
Henry Newman, thank you. Right, we're going to speak to various voters around the country. In fact, Chloe Dobbs was actually too young to vote in 2016, but is strongly against having a second referendum. Jeff Nicholas is with us too. He's determined to leave with no deal, even though his factory in South Wales has had to start stockpiling. And entrepreneur Karen Cross is with us too from Solihull. Karen has had to halt production on her pushchair product until she has got certainty over what will happen on Brexit. And when might that be, Karen?
Well, it still hangs in the air, really. I don't know. There's no point in me going in production until I do know what's happening. So it's still up in the air. I don't know what I've got to do, what I can do, really.
And how are you feeling today after that vote last night?
I just feel like there's a sense of people saying, don't panic, nobody panic, but everyone's panicking.
How do you respond, Jeff?
Hi, well, this vote that happened yesterday, the government lost the vote because not just the backstop, but there's these articles in her withdrawal agreement. Like, how can I take you to Article 132?
No, let's not do that. I'm asking you, how are you feeling today? After that vote last night, how are you feeling today? What do you want to happen next?
Well, I think they're trying to kill Brexit. I think they're trying to kill it now, before the 29th. But I do think she's trying to get another vote through at the last minute and force it through because everyone's panicking now because we've got no time.
Okay.
And she doesn't want to come out with no deal, you see. But most of the people in the country have been saying we want no deal.
I don't think most have, but Chloe, what do you want to happen next?
What I would like to happen, the ideal situation for me would be that we vote in favour of leaving with no deal tonight. However, realistically, I don't think that's going to happen. I think we will probably end up voting in favour of an extension, and I say that because we have a Remain Parliament, and so people are going to either want to extend it because they want the opportunity for a second referendum, or they want the opportunity to get a soft Brexit deal because most of them are in favour of staying closer with the EU. What I would like is, I think it's a risky option, voting against the deal yesterday, because then there's the potential to end up with a softer Brexit, which I wouldn't prefer. But I think that every option is risky at the moment, and I'd rather not have the deal that was put forward last night and really push forward for something to either leave with a no deal, because we don't know how binding the votes will be over the next couple of days, or to negotiate something like the Malthouse Compromise if we had an extension.
Karen, do you think you could have done a better job than politicians?
Well, I do think they've rushed into it, and I just think with any kind of negotiation, you have to take your time and think about it, and I don't think anybody has, and now they're just trying to mop up a huge mess that they've created.
They've had 2 years.
Yeah, but I don't think that was long enough. For what they've had to sort out, I don't think 2 years was long enough, because I don't think that they realised just how much that they would have to sort out and have in place, because people still don't know what's going on. So now I think it's shocking that I still 2 years down the line can't launch a brand new product onto the market because of my manufacturing issues. I don't want to take it way overseas. I want to keep it within Europe, where I can keep an eye on it, monitor my manufacturing processes, and bring it over to the UK. I don't want it all over in Hong Kong, China, Vietnam, wherever. I wanted to produce a product which was as close to the UK as possible.
And Jeff, you possibly heard on the programme a few moments ago this possibility of the Attorney General, the government's top lawyer, Geoffrey Cox, clarifying his legal advice from yesterday, which might then lead to Theresa May bringing back her deal for a third time. What do you think of that?
Well, I think it's all snake oil myself. I really do. I mean, we've looked at the documents, I've looked at the articles, I've read them through, and it's not leaving. It's a transitional period which can lead up to 20xx. That's in the actual terms. I mean, that 20XX could mean 2099. We're stuck in their regulations and ECJ laws. I mean, there's no end to it.
Okay. Thank you, all of you. Thank you very much. I'm going to talk to some more